Might be a walleye. The old waller, baby. Could be. It does look like some lunch, doesn't it? Oh, that's an ugly fish, man. Let's see how big our walleye here is. It's perfect, 17 and a half. Time to do some trollings. Now this way, I can kind of keep my eye on this graph unit. I can see the grass, I can see the depth. It seems like these fish have been out a little deeper. All right, Dad, we're gonna do some trolling, so you know what to do?
I do.
Cast that thing out behind the boat. There you go. Got some walleyes on the point here. Got him? Oh yeah. Feels like a walleye. Oh, it looks like another keeper. Sound too deep. It's coming up, coming up. This is the edge of the grass right here. That's the juice, the edge of that grass. So you don't have to do anything with your rod except hold it out. I'm controlling everything with the boat. I want to switch sides though.
Grass is a good sign though.
Mm-hmm. Give her a go next to the bald eagle's nest. The goal is we're gonna try to find this little grass line and stay on it. It's coming up.
You got fish? Already? Yep.
Well, it kind of jumped. Actually, I think he might be over.
Okay, he's just sitting there.
Just a dead noodle.
It's a gnarly looking creature.
Just wait till you put it. All right,
Let's throw him back.
back to business. It's just part of it. Fish on.
I think it's a walleye. No surge.
No surge.
It's just softness.
Oh boy. Boy, these things, yeah. It's another waller. Yeah, why do you have a boat full of tackle when you can just throw a crankbait out there and give it a troll? You could have a whole cooler full. Too bad you can only carry one. Oh yeah, I can see him on the graph unit. Good job, Dad.
Must be tons of them in here.
LFD's hooked up. It just feels heavy. Really? Real heavy?
It's gotta be.
That's a doozy of a walleye.
That's a big walleye.
Biggin'. Look at that. That is a big one, Dad.
This is a PB.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is a PB.
This is, for sure.
Oh my God.
You see this guy. Bring him on up.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come here. Give me that big old face. Oh, man, Dad. Look at that walleye, baby. Holy cow. That's a giant. It's 24. LFD with a PB walleye. Nicely done.
Yes.
Look at that thing. That's 24 inches long. That's as big as a 9-pound bass.
This is as big as I've ever caught. Let's put him back.
Yeah.
Let him go. God, he's got all these toothy things. Oh, look at his eyes.
This thing's big.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, not very graceful.
I mean, those LFD releases are classics. And you caught it by yourself, trolling.
That's a PB for me.
Anytime you're around this kind of water, that little swim bait like that with a little quarter-ounce head, just burn it. A lot of stuff will eat that right there. It's a good search bait for you. Oh, we might be done.
Ooh, that looks dry, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's just part of the deal. This is all about today's video. Hit the boulders for some smallies, come out here on the points, dangle your cricket down there, get a couple of walleyes. These are ugly, but they're The best freshwater fish I've ever had. You can only keep 2 a day, and that's 2 the perfect size, because they have to be, I think it's 13, at least 13, but no bigger than 17 and 0.6. All good things must come to an end.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yes, Canada, we've enjoyed this. We will continue to come up here. We enjoyed staying at the cabin with our buddies, Ted, Steve, and Drake. It's been a good time up here. And it always leaves us wanting to come back for more. You've got a nice resource. Take care of your bald eagles. Woo!
Cheers to summer.
And walleyes.
And walleyes. I bought
Gonna get golden crispy. Instead of being selfish, me and Dad thought, why not? Let's bring back some of our walleyes since we got the sportsman's license this year. So how cool that we get to cook up the fish that we caught on our trip.
Yes.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Golden nuggets from the north.
Golden Crispies of the North. We get to share them with our wives. So it's going to be pretty neat. I'm going to walk you guys through the process as usual.
Well, what I'm going to do here is get the oil going.
Yeah, that's step 1. Yep. Got to get this oil hot. You want to do traditional, or do you want to do our little spicy recipe?
I think we do. Let's do traditional tonight.
Okay, let's do traditional because we
know,
got the girls with us.
That's right. But it was good.
God, I know it. We like to use cast iron pots here at the Rackley household, and we heat that up. Dad's got this cool little deal out here that he can cook his fish on, and not get the whole place greasy. And it's in the outdoors. It's got moss growing on it. It's kind of neat. You got a little propane burner underneath that. Is it gonna explode? Oh.
There we go.
How do you know when grease is really hot?
When it starts to kind of tinkle, it makes a noise. It's kind of a tinkle noise.
Tinkle pops?
Yeah, you know, it's time to get the fish.
Okay, Mom, you got your AARP card out of the way? All right, I know you hate to be on video. Just kidding. We have the Golden Crispies of the North. Can we get a shot of that, OSG?
Ooh.
I know this is where we bond right here. Is in the kitchen. Sometimes I'm filming you, sometimes you're filming me. Especially on the
It's a good trade-off.
This is an extra special catch and cook because we caught these in Canada. Now we're back here and you get to eat them. Because I think these are the best freshwater fish filmer. She's like trying to get up in your dress for some reason. She loves OSG.
She wants to get up there.
Me and Dad had the sportsman's license up in Canada, which means we could take back across the border 4 walleye a piece. So I've got a set that we're going to cook later, babe, at home.
All right,
and we've got a set right here. You have to legally keep the skins on, so if you get checked, the game warden or DNR, whatever they call it up there, can see that it's actually a walleye, so you can claim it coming across the border. So first thing we got to do is take these off, and we caught the most perfect walleyes. So all these are like 17s. They're 17 to 17 and a half basically. So they came out super good. I'm just going to cut this skin off. It's really rough. Do you want to touch it, honey?
Do I want to touch it?
Yeah, it's really rough. I don't know if you can see it, but run your finger that way. Feel how rough that is?
Yeah. It's a true fish scale.
Yeah. Fry those up like that. It's a pretty good size.
It looks good to me.
All right. These were in 14. They were so easy to catch. Me and Daddy didn't even fish for them that much, but every time we came across a point and got into like 12 to 14 feet of water, boom, they were there. It's gonna be good, y'all.
The tinkle.
The tinkling. So what kind of batter are we rocking today, Dad?
Now, this is your mother's special.
A little cornmeal. She likes to do cornmeal.
Cornmeal with a little salt and pepper. She likes them lightly battered.
Just nothing. Just straight up off the skinning.
There we go.
Into the batter.
And into the grease. We've had a great time.
It was like all species. We've stuffed ourselves all week with walleyes.
That's right.
And they are awesome. But I haven't had them in the cornmeal. We had a little special blend up there, so this is going to be Mom's traditional catfish recipe. Try it on the walleyes. And if I had to describe walleye, if you guys have never had it, I'm a mix between crappie and catfish.
Yep.
You know, it's got the tenderness and the whiteness of a crappie, but the meatiness of a catfish, but without the taste. So it's kind of a mix between the two, which it's the best freshwater fish I've ever had. Good food.
Okay guys, when they start to float like that, they're pretty much ready.
Scoop them out. Those do look good. Those look right.
They do, don't they?
You're good at cooking, Dad.
Thank you.
You are.
I'm a successful eater as well.
Oh, golden crispies of the north.
They smell sweet.
Well,
They do.
it should be good. All right, girls. We've prepared. Easy. Take your little grubby hands off it. Just now, hang on a second. All right, I want to explain.
You don't call your mother grubby hands.
I'm sorry, Mama. These walleye, they come from the north country. They live in cold water, so they're real tasty. And they have ice on top of the lake for a lot of time of the year, so it makes this meat very tender.
All right.
It just smells so sweet.
They do. They smell delicious.
This is your traditional, you guys aren't doing any ketchup or anything.
No, we're
This is
just-
your traditional recipe. All right, let's have a.
Can I just eat the dang fish?
Very good.
Oh, B, I got a piece for you.
Very
What do you
good.
think?
They're good. They're good.
Okay. You're thinking about it.
I
So
am
what are you
thinking about
what are you
it.
thinking?
I'm thinking that your daddy didn't salt them. That's what happened. You didn't season them.
LFD made an error. Is that what you're saying?
The meat's very good. It has
Okay.
a sweet flavor to it.
I mean, that's almost better that he did it that way, so you guys can give a more realistic opinion on this fish.
Yeah, it's thick cut,
Soft.
but very light.
How do you think it differs from crappie versus white bass?
It's not as flaky
True.
Not as flaky,
Yeah.
so more like
and a
catfish.
lighter taste.
Lighter taste.
Not as fishy.
But
Not-
we're
not a
big
gamey
fans.
taste.
We're big fans of crappie. We do like crappie. Yeah.
You think this is better than crappie?
No.
We worked hard for him. We fished for him for 10 minutes. We can only keep 2 a day.
Well, they came all the way from Canada, all the way down here to
They
Texas.
did. They made a long journey for y'all. All right, that is the honest opinions of the girls. Apparently, it needed more salt. Did you hear their reactions?
No, I didn't. Did they?
First thing Mom said. She said, he didn't salt these.
I didn't salt them. She was supposed to salt them.
Well, we had a good time catching them.
Damn right.
They are delicious. They really are. If you guys ever get the chance to go up there and catch them, take special treats in those things. The golden crispies of the north, I still think that they're the best freshwater fish out there. Except maybe the crappies that come out of Rainy Lake. It's a toss-up between those two, but because of the location, they are delicious. Well, thank y'all for tuning in today for this special edition of a walleye catch and cook from Rainy Lake, Canada. And thank you guys for tuning in to all the Canadian videos. One of my favorite things to do all year, and I hope you enjoyed the series. I think we're going to continue that tradition, yes?
Yes.
On that lake. It is a great week, and we look forward to it every time. But now it's time to get back to the real world, at the tree house, doing work, and getting back to some other fishing videos. And I think I'm going to head back up north, do a little bit more fishing with the Guggen Squad. Subscribe to the channel if you want more videos, y'all. Hit the ding dongs. I'm not sure what YouTube does these days, but I guess it does something. If you click on it, you might get my videos. Either way, I appreciate and love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.